So we have us a looks like a hawk that got killed by vehicle traffic. So we're gonna go through and salvage what we can. It's probably been on the road for a couple, maybe a day. So it is not in great condition, but we're gonna go through and see if we can salvage stuff. So um, I kind of wanted to show people. I get a lot of questions from people about um, you know, I guess what I can say is you get a lot of people get a lot of birds from maybe the ministry or maybe from the United States there, the Eagle Repository, and they get a full bird and they don't know how to process it. And I kind of wanted to show it because the anatomy, the bone structure of most birds are fundamentally the same. So you just got to know where to do your cuts depending on what you're trying to harvest. So I'm just going to go through here. This is just a salvage. It's unfortunate that when a bird like this gets hit by a car, it's real violent so you're just basically trying to see what you can find and pass on to others. So as you can see, this is a really beautiful hawk feather. Look at that. And that would make really good on dream catchers, sweat lodges, regalia, crafts, that kind of stuff. However, I did notice, I'm going to go through this right now, and I apologize that there's not much to go on. The bones have been basically pulverized. There's none in this at all. It's all it's just meat. And I'm just trying to find out where to cut here. I'll start here. There's a bone there, I think. This poor little guy, this got absolutely hammered by something. I'm gonna count in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 10. Let's go there. Let's start here. Okay. Trying to expose and find the bone. There it is. I've done some ceremonies, so my knives aren't as sharp as they should be. That's the next on my agenda. Always want to work with a really sharp knife. It makes the process so much more humane. Look at this. This will be washed and cured like this. I just don't know if I have enough meat here. I think I do. And we're gonna make a little hawk fan. It's hard to see because this is all, it looks damaged, but it's not. It's actually in really beautiful shape. It just needs to be washed and cured. And what we'll do is we'll soak it and let it air dry, and then we'll put borax on it. And my friend Benjamin always bugs me every time I say borax. I get $50 or something like that, right? So that'll be a nice smudge fan for folks. And there is bone in here. It's just damaged, but I think there's enough meat, it'll cure totally. So that's one fan. Let's look at the other. And we'll do the same thing, and I think it's a go. I think we're good. Let's see. This poor little thing got absolutely hammered. I can see the bones coming out right here. Oh, nope. Look at that. The bone peeled away, and every single one of these, you can see the bottom of the quill on all that. And so what we're going to have to do is pull each feather off. This wingtip will not be salvageable. There's no bone holding it together. It was pulverized. But each individual feather I'll pull off and wash and cure, and these feathers are in beautiful shape. Hawk feathers. So that's what we'll do with this guy, and we'll just keep working our way through. There's a little tiny, see this, how this, there's enough meat on here? I'll cure it like this, and I'll make a baby fan, and I'll wrap it, and it'll cure, the meat will cure together, and we'll make a little baby fan that you can it sounds cooler when it's all done. We'll put that over there. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I thought we'd get 2 wingtips out of it. You can see the bone right here. It's absolutely mangled. These feathers, I don't think I'll be able to salvage those. We've got a really gentle smudge going right now. This is diamond willow. I don't even think I need my knife for this much. So I'll just make a pile where all the feathers are. So I started at the wingtips. I normally start with the wings. I've removed the wings from the torso. I just follow the humerus, find out where it joins the torso, run my knife through, pull the wings off, and then there's 3 sections of the wing. There's the, like what we call the armpits. I don't know the technical name. Those are like baby fans, feathers, really, they're not fully formed feathers. Those can come off and the bone out. And then there's the radia ulna. That's another section, the secondary section of the wing, the middle. Those bones come out. They use them for jewelry and for bone whistles. And those feathers are like the, I'll show you the primary section here. This is the primary bird feathers. There's a secondary section, and they have nice feathers on them. This one's damaged. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with these. They just need to be cleaned and steamed. Looks like this feather ran over. That's pretty mushed. It would look good on a dream catcher or something. So that's good. Some of these. Some little knife that go. These little guys are dull, but that's okay. Yeah. See this? That's membrane. It's got to come off. They're like little socks. They attach to the bone. Usually you can just use your fingers and roll them out. Roll them off like a sock, but sometimes these raptors, the raptors they're on there so tight because they got to lift their prey, and some of the non-raptor birds that I've worked on, they're a little easier to work on. Okay. We won't get too technical today. I just want to get busy and salvage what we can, and then I'll work on it for the rest from home. But it's a beautiful feather right there. I did get a request for some hawk medicines. It's a strange, it's a different medicines. People really want that eagle medicine, right? Because it's the biggest, it flies the highest. But the hawk medicine is very equally as beautiful, and where I'm from, what they use it for is to communicate with people that have passed on, people that have gone to the spirit realm. They use these feathers to communicate with them. So that's the power of the hawk medicine. It's a smaller bird. It's these tail feathers are. I won't be able to salvage those. Let me see here. I think they have a tinge of red. I believe this is a red-tailed hawk. I'll get to it later. I'm just trying to salvage these bigger feathers. Yep, these are nice. And I'm getting into the primaries, but this was obviously ran over. I won't bother too much cleaning it too crazy. Could probably wrap that. Do something with this. We'll see. It's until I wash them and steam them, I have no idea if these are gonna work out. Just based on the amount of damage that's been done to them. I'm going through it pretty quick. This has some meat on it. Three feathers. Oh, I won't be able to do anything with that. They're coming off. It's a really nice. I don't want to get too carried away. Ooh, that came right off into. Okay, those are the wings. Here is the. Jeez, this poor little guy. You know what? I can cure this whole lower section. Look at this. The bone, it absolutely got blown right out of the wing. This is the secondary part. I'm missing the ulna. It's probably in there somewhere. Yeah, there's bone chunks there. Right there. This is the middle part of the wing. All the bone was literally removed from it, and I'm left with the, once I clean this wing, I'll be able to cure it into a nice little smudge fan. So that's salvageable. Okay, we're getting there. What's this? That is the head. This is the beak. Oh, it's his head. Absolutely mangled. And the reason it's weird when they get hit by cars like this, there's no bones left. It's like the bones just disappear. You can see the beak there, and this is the top of his head. I'll take that back onto the land, and it's a really weird feather. I think it's broken up. Okay, on to the middle part of the second wing. It's really wet. It's in a similar situation. There's literally no bones. I don't know where the bones went. They were pulverized, I guess. It's all inside turned around. Let's see if I can just cut this one off. I'd rather oh, there's a bone. Nope. Poor guy. There's the bone right there sticking out. There's a chunk. No fan. But I'm going to pull each one of these off. They're really on there. So you can tell that the bird hasn't been dead for very long. Especially in this heat. It's really hot today. They found this on the highway. On the side of a highway. And you probably can't tell from here, but there's a little tinge of red, I think. Anyway, I'm just going to start plucking these little feathers off because they're in really good condition. Hoping I can't save it into a fan. We got one fan, but some of these feathers are pretty good. Oh, that's a beautiful feather. It's a beautiful little feather. So I'm going to do a video next week. A co-worker of ours found a crow, and he was walking to work, and he found a little crow. It was struggling to breathe. He kind of, picked it up, and it took its last breath there, and he brought it to work, and he brought it to me, and I was like, well, I don't know what to do with this, but we're going to. It was in immaculate shape, and I think we'll be able to, it was in beautiful shape, pure black, not a single quill missing on any of the feathers. So we're gonna go and we're gonna work on that. So I'm gonna show people how to maybe pull apart a bird and that's completely intact. It's not a complete salvage. And so you just go through any bird plucking process is still the same. You just got to make sure you get that little membrane off the bottom of the feather, because if you don't, it'll stink a little bit and it'll harden, and then it's really hard to get off. Look at that. I love hawk feathers. There's fox everywhere in Alberta. They're in every barn. And this looks like I got a community member who does just got little hawk feathers. I'm going to save this because she takes these little feathers and seals them in a nice round ball, like a crystal ball, resin ball or whatever, and then makes necklaces out of them. You got a little hawk feather inside, so I'm going to save that for her if she wants to do something with that. And we're just slowly going through this. We're making our way. It's coming along. Some of these feathers are good, some of them aren't. Nice. This one's damaged. Bone fragments. They're literally everywhere. It must have got hit at like 120 kilometers an hour or something, because it literally just got hit really hard. Okay, we're moving along. And what I want to do, nothing holding that together. Oh, no bones or nothing. Look at that, just comes right out. It's damaged. It's a nice little feather. Let's take a look at this tail feather. Part of it. Is there anything we're salvaging off this? I'm just looking at it in the dark. No, it started to decay up here. There's nothing I can do. Even if I washed it, nothing would be able to save these little tail feathers. They're gone, unfortunately. Some of it, like you can see, it started to decay, so that's too bad. We can't salvage the tail feathers on this. I'm usually capable of salvaging them, but they look like they got destroyed. Some nice leg feathers. So I'm getting to the legs. Look at these. Nice little hawk feathers. These are going to turn into really nice dream catcher feathers. The legs. Some of them are kind of good. Okay, what do we got here? Here's a talon, but It's missing talon, it's missing talons, it's missing talons, it's missing. So what we can do is we're gonna pull the talon off, and then I'm going to take this home and I'm gonna strip it all and take off all the little carpels. You can make a necklace out of that. To the side. Okay, we're working our way through. That's the body cavity. Every single bone, breastplate, completely destroyed. Poor little guy. Here's the other talon. So I'm going to do the same thing. There's a talon here. It's a nice big talon. I might be able to save that, but all these other bones I'll save and pull the skin off, and we're left with. That's it. There's a few nice feathers in here. Some really nice ones that'll go nice on dream catchers. Earrings. Knowledge keepers and elders will be able to figure out what to do with it. We just harvest. I do get the craft, but my time's mostly spent harvesting now because I don't have time to come. Maybe in the winter when it's the rain season hits, because I'm just gonna start working my way through these beautiful little feathers. Those are so cool. Oh, what's this? Oh, damaged. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through what I got here. I'm gonna wrap it up nicely. We'll return everything that we're not using to the land, and then I'm going to go through the stuff that we were able to salvage, and we'll just do a quick inventory on that. And yeah, that's it. It doesn't take long to process birds, even when they're put together. This one was just a terrible accident, and they brought it to me, but we will be able to salvage some of this stuff, and some of the feathers will be salvaged. I did get a request for some hawk stuff, so that's it. Let's take a look at what I was able to salvage, and I'll take care of this in a respectful way here, and yeah, so just hang tight.